what I said. I said, I don't give a fuck. You're mad because you're bad, Ziri. Have a nice day. Leaves game. After report. I'm a dickhole, but you know what? I'm trying to clean the game as much as possible.
Is there even a such thing at this point?
Cleaning league. Yeah, every single 2 week the permaban DC gets one more piece of shit player out of the game. Look, I'm doing them a favor actually by giving them suspension if they get awarded that a 2 week or a perma suspension. I'm actually helping them, and I'm curing the game. Why? Because there's one less dipshit to deal with in the game, and that same dipshit can probably thank me because now they don't have to play League of Legends. They can go and do what they want with their life. Let's be real, let's be honest, let's be real honest. When you get hooked on that game, it's really hard to stop, so if you get permaban, that's kind of the players and Riot's way of saying, hey, stop playing the game. So, yeah. Now, what were you going to say, DC?
I cannot remember.
Bruh.
He lost his train of thought. What do you expect?
Double bruh.
Yeah.
We got a lot of brimstone, though, so.
Nice. I'm gonna be using that shortly.
Well, I guess let me know we need more, because my bedroll is next to the brimstone cave. And if I see a fucking one skull croc, I just have to deal with it and kill it. Because the motherfucker keeps spawning in that cave for some reason. I've never seen a one skull croc in that cave ever. By the way, ever in the last 4 to 5 years that Exile has been on the console, I've never seen a one skull croc in that cave.
I've seen it before.
I've never seen it. I've always seen normal shit and Mama Croc. I've never seen the fucking Demon Croc in there.
I'm assuming it's a rare spawn.
According to the one of the admins, it's random. It's a random spawn. They randomly spawn in there sometimes. That's really funny because I've never seen them ever spawn in there. So I'm guessing it's probably one of the updates or something that the devs did. In which case, I hate you even more, devs. But yeah, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. Tyler texted me when I was playing. He was like, "Do you want to hang out and play something today?" And I'm like, maybe. So I'm playing League right now. And then he said something. I think he went about his day, but I didn't get off of League until about 9 o'clock. Yeah, around 9:30. I didn't get off the league until then. I was just grinding out the event tokens. That's the only reason I'm playing, and also to try out the new durability update they gave out. In a nutshell, they made everyone more tankier, so a lot of the squishies want to get one shot. Which that's worked, so good job, Riot. But on the other hand, it just made everything more annoying-ish, kind of. So, lethality is kind of a joke. And I like that part, because a lot of the AD lethality assassins that I typically see aren't really being played as much, because everyone's tankier, so it's harder to kill people. Which makes it less fun for those people who played those champs. But lethality can 100% still be annoying if you have like fucking 4 fucking people trying to run it. One of the things I was having problems with. Hold yesterday while playing with fucking pre-made teams like duos and trios. I'm playing in my normal games. I was getting pissed off about it, like really pissed off, because like it's actually unfair if you've got duos and trios playing in fucking, even if it's normals, it's still unfair because your team could be a bunch of fucking blueberries while you got an enemy team with 2 fucking duo stacks. So you got you get fucking 4 people, 2 people, 2 people, both duos, and then you get a solo player on the enemy team. So that means, you got 2 different people that are fucking duoed, and they have fucking voice comms, so they already have an advantage. Unlike you, who doesn't, you have to rely on typing and pings instead of fucking voice comms because Riot's too lazy to add a public voice channel in for your team. So it's always a fucking fun thing. That's really funny too, because they had no problem adding voice comms in Valorant. So
Mad because bad? Question mark.
no, mad because devs are bad. But yeah, hopefully one of the next things Riot does is actually put a fucking public voice comm channel in League. Wow, why do you need that for? Just use Discord. That's not the fucking point, bitch. Not everyone's using Discord. I've met several people in League, like publicly in League, who add me or try to talk to me, and they don't use Discord. They hate it. So, they don't use Discord, they don't use Skype, they don't use anything like that. They just use the fucking public voice channel. If League had one. And that's the fucking issue. There's no public voice channels in League. That would be too toxic. Actually, I don't think it would be too toxic. It'd be toxic in the damn text chat, sure, but I think some people would be too fucking scared to get on voice comms and try to argue with you, try to be toxic.
Yeah.
No, public voice comms would be too toxic. That's why they don't put it in the game. Well, if your fear is public voice comms would be too toxic in League of Legends, then maybe you should look at the toxicity in the player base. Maybe you should evaluate.
Look about the communities? Question mark.
What communities? It's the player base.
Well, that's what I mean.
Well, the community is not necessarily the player base. It's only like a small... I would say it's like a fraction of the community is the player base. There's a lot of community outside of League of Legends. Like outside of the game itself, like art and music and shit like that. Art, music, like cons and all of that crap. I'm talking about the player base, the people actually playing the game. But yeah, no, that's what Bright would need to do then. In that case, if they're so worried about people being fucking toxic in voice comms, then why don't you just look at just the toxicity in the community right now and take care of it? I don't think that's the reason Riot doesn't put public voice comms in the game, though. I don't think toxicity is the reason. League's like a 10-plus-year-old game. If they could have put voice comms in it, I think they would have within that first 5 years. I don't think they have the ability to put voice comms in They're public games. They'd probably have to pull some strings in order to get it up and running. They could probably do that with Wild Rift, but because it's not using the same fucking engine, and it's not 10 years old. So, I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, like I said, I was just grinding out tokens and shit. The event tokens. I just need 100 mythic essence. I can get that pike skin, and I can stop grinding.
John, there is one thing I need you to do whenever you get on
Bruh.
Conan. I need
Bruh.
I need as many aloe leaves as possible.
You piece of crap.
I am going to be making tons of health potions. The pure aloe extract.
You piece of crap.
I'm gonna make a ton of Estus.
You piece of crap. I've just been making the normal ones. Also, I think we have a ton of aloe leaves in the damn boxes, you see. Go look in the crates.
Okay.
Go look in the bottom crates. Look at the ones near my bed. Actually, the ones near your door.
Near my door.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one of them is. I think one of them. The first one's full of brimstone. The second one's full of plants. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of aloe leaves in there.
Yeah, there's 300.
No, then look in the other crates. You'll find more. You'll probably find more. I think right across from the third smelter by my bed, right across from there, I think there's a box in there with a bunch of plants. Again, we're gonna have to. Here's the thing, I don't want to organize those damn boxes because, that's the thing, because I understand, like, if we're gonna move, I know it's gonna be a long time before that happens, probably. But if we have to move, DC, I don't want to friggin' label them, and then we move.
Yeah.
But I don't like messy, disorganized freaking boxes too. So
I really don't want to move because this location is super nice, and the pond right here is really nice. It's just
okay.
like the neighbors that we have.
I mean, is the neighbors like on top of the cliffside by us, or?
Yeah, it's hindering from me building around any further.
Oh.
And I don't know if they're active or not.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember what I was gonna do now.
I'm having a really big problem on League right now. Getting away from the engaged tank supports, though. I've been playing him for so long. I tried fucking playing Sona and Seraphine. Seraphine isn't bad at all to me, I think. She's not really bad. Especially in this new meta. She's not really bad. I know a lot of people. Now a lot of people put her in the B tier and say she's kind of garbage as a support, but not really. As for my babe Sona, well, people keep calling her the scaling monstrosity of the Rift support, and I'm like, no, not really. She scales like a monster, yeah, but yeah, laning phase, I don't. Like, I was a one-trick with her last season. Almost damn near a one-trick with her, so I knew what the hell to do all the time. But they fucking mess with her numbers, too, over season 10 and 11, so I haven't played with her for a while, either. Until yesterday, I played with her twice, and both games were fucking terrible. Bro, I couldn't, like... I don't understand how people can fucking say she's great. She can't really poke, she doesn't really do anything pre-6. She doesn't even have that much AD, even if you put 2 or 3 points in the queue. Like, what do you do with her? Like, that's what they made her. That's what they made fucking her become, right? It's actually stupid. I don't know. She just feels different, plays differently, and I'm not liking it.
Oh, okay.
Like, she was my most played support for 2 seasons. Actually, my most played support of all time, pretty much, on my profile, and I bro, like, it feels so fucking bad with her now. It feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. I just probably have to play her a bit more. I just don't like the kind of playstyle Riot wants you to go for her. It feels so bad. It feels terrible. I don't really want to go to any other enchanter because I'm not used to any other enchanter. I'm bad with Nami, and Nami's really good right now. I'm not like bad, but I'm not a great Nami. I don't play her too often. I don't play Karma. Fuck Karma, she's bad right now. I gotta play a little bit more Seraphine. Seraphine's really annoying. I don't want to play Woooo. She's a boosted banana. Oh, no, we'll find out. We'll find out. Leona's actually really bad right now, and I love it. On one hand, I love it to fucking hell because I never see her anymore, but on the other hand, I was a Leona main for a while, so feels bad, man. Feels bad, mommy Leona's bye-bye for a while. At the same time, Bright's like, hey, so remember Diana? Well, Leona and Diana are kind of a lesbo thing. And I'm like, oh. Leviosa. Also, Riot officially announced their first gay couple in League. They have Diana and Leona. That's a lesbian couple. They have 2 straight couples, Lucian and Senna, and Zion Rakan, and they have 1 gay couple. Their first one that was again recently announced. It was last month, and that is Graves and Twisted Fate. But the reason why they're gayish is because of their story. They weren't at first, apparently. What is today? Friday?
Yep.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So, garbage truck's gonna be outside. I can't tell if there's a hair. There's like one of my hairs like in my trying to like my throat, like what the fuck? Stop. And also, DC,
May I hope?
there ain't no way in hell you're ever downloading League.
You right?
Yeah, I know I'm right. Even if it was on fucking console next year. You'd never download it.
You're right.
I hate you for that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't like top-down games. Nah, it's fine, DC. You get thrashed.
What?
I don't like top-down games. It's fine, DC. It's fine, DC. I know you'll get thrashed.